Friday,
What's going on, Zach?
what's up with you? You all right?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm blessed.
Let me get the
How are
crust
you?
out my ear. I'm
How are
good,
you?
man.
You just waking up, huh?
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Speaking of, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 11, Beyond the Surface. Are we all a little shallow? We're your co-hosts, Zach.
My name is Ronnie G, and welcome back, everybody.
All right. Let's dig into it. What does this mean? What are we talking about when we say beyond the surface? Are we a little
Yeah.
shallow? We talking about physical attraction. We talking about do you look good or is you ugly? Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about it. I think we all got a little touch of that. And if you don't now, you probably worked on it. All right. Because
Mm.
we all can't get past it. Physical attraction is a thing. Is part of the deal. Honestly,
Yeah.
unless you blind, you
Yeah.
can't
And
see.
I think even the blind can see that too sometimes.
I think
Shit.
I think Steve Water be like, what she look like? See, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And they ain't
Like,
gonna lie to Stevie. They ain't gonna lie to Stevie. Mm-mm.
I feel like Stevie just walk up and start feeling on the face.
Stevie can close his eyes and touch on the bitch like Braille. Oh, your nose too big. Your eyes too big. You got big Charles. Oh, you 320 pounds. I can tell how your back
Oh
feel.
boy, we starting off wrong, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Me, please forgive me.
Steve, we love you, man. I love your music. I am
He
a
love
big
you,
fan.
Stevie. But we
Steve,
know you can
all
see.
time, all time great.
Yeah,
But
we
shit,
know you can see.
it comes from curiosity though, because I feel like you tell Stevie or any blind person, hey, they bad. They like what they look like. Well, you
Yeah.
know what I mean. And so if they think you lying, they gonna do the touch test or whatever. Cause
I think, and me personally, like I'd have been called out on a little bit of that myself growing up, cause
being shallow.
I had my standards. I want, and I just stood on what I felt. I
Hmm.
mean, like I tell people with me, you don't have to be a 10, but when you wake up, you at least got to be a 6.
Yeah.
And then I get criticized. Oh, so what do you mean by it? What I'm saying is, it's like I love, natural beauty. I don't care about all the makeup, all the hair, none of that. And
Yeah.
it's a lot of beautiful females out here in the world that don't believe in putting on makeup and doing fake hair. They just all natural and they
Yeah.
bad. But
Yeah.
I feel like as a man or as a woman or whatever you classify yourself as,
Hmm.
whatever your first girlfriend or boyfriend is, that's kind of like what you're gonna always kind of go to in life if you're still dating or you're still looking. Point
Yeah.
blank period.
I
So if you
feel
had
you.
a bad one when you was coming up, and that's all you've been kind of intrigued, and that's all you've been basically known or used to deal with, till
Hmm.
you
There we go.
hey, am I back?
Yeah, you back. You back. All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Want to do a mic check?
I think I'm having some technical difficulties.
It's all good.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
All right.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you though.
Uh-oh. Shoot.
Hold on.
All right. I have to switch the audio.
Hey, Zach,
Yeah,
can you hear me?
yeah,
Bro, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. All right. For all the listeners out there that are tuning in, sorry for the technical difficulties. My boy Ronnie will be back soon. Uh, just to catch everyone up to speed. Uh, this is episode 11, Beyond the Surface. Are we all a little shallow?
I'm back.
Okay, then we back.
I'm back. I'm back.
There we go. There
Man,
we
look,
go.
you is not gonna believe what happened,
You
dog.
you good.
Oh, oh
Okay.
man.
Don't put out too bad. That was like a commercial break.
Yeah,
That's when the sponsors come in. That's when that
yeah, we
happens.
got sponsors now, people.
Cool. That will come in clutch though. It's
But
true.
yeah,
You gotta
but
change your headset up.
back to the conversation though.
Yeah.
Um, so do you think that we get criticized for being shallow? Like you think guys get criticized more than females?
For sure. I think since the I'll say in recent years, women have been more critical of a man's appearance and stuff like that. But I think it's on both ends because a man a man will look at a woman, see how she dressed. If that physical attraction ain't there, it could be a deal breaker. And then with a woman, it's pretty much the same thing. What you got on, designer, your jewelry, you got a haircut. Um, like I said, a woman once told me, she said, one of the first things a woman looks at on a man is his shoes. Is the
Yeah,
shoes dirty? Do
yeah.
they have stuffs on them? Are they designer? Are they name brand? Because it lets her know a lot about you and how you take care of yourself and the stuff you got. And look, she probably imagining, is he gonna take care of me like this? Am I gonna be
Mm,
his next
yeah,
scuffed up shoe?
yeah.
That type of
But
stuff. So
I think that'd be wrong though, bro. But we do it too. We do it too because what's the first thing that I look at it like this. I look at the female's nails and toes when I first talk to them. That tell me a lot about a female for some reason. I don't know why. But if your nails and your toes ain't up to par, it's like, you know,
You right. Cause I'm gonna ask, what you be doing in your idle time? You couldn't click them nails. You couldn't. You
right.
couldn't.
You couldn't clean that black shit out from up under them,
Yeah,
but you
man.
trying to wear this nice little outfit and everything, and your nails dirty, and you
Yeah,
trying to, oh, he ain't my type, he ain't my type. If you look at your
yeah,
nails, you want to be your own type.
exactly. Yeah. What's that at the bottom? Who is that?
We got some comments on already.
Okay.
This camera better stop sliding on me, damn it. See, I'm out of town, y'all. For everybody that's wondering why I got all the technical, I'm out of town on a family reunion trip, and I got a cheap ass Airbnb. You know,
Okay. You good? Can you read that at the bottom? Because I definitely can't see it.
I can't see it neither. Hold on.
John Jacob, can we? Yeah.
It
Okay, there
said
we go.
a man can control his height, b- but weight can be controlled. So why am I wrong for wanting to go to the gym, but it's okay for you to bag on me for not being 6 feet?
Mm.
That's a good one.
And I just seen a
That's
video on that.
yeah.
We,
I think I seen something like that too.
ah, and the ones that be
But
making that demand, I'd be like, ah, do
you
you
know,
own a mirror?
I feel like a lot of times people have these imaginary husbands and wives. Like this is what they really want, but you know you can't get it. So you try to go and settle for the best, for the next best thing, you know, but you still gonna be finding flaws.
Uh-huh.
I don't think nobody ever gets what they really want. They just settle because
Yeah.
some of your expectations are too high. You look at a man because his shoes is dirty and scuffed up, but he may be a billionaire. He may own like 2 or 3 businesses or something like that. You may not have to worry about working or going to school for the rest of your life. But you want to sit here and look at him by his shoes. Then you get with the dude who got the nice shoes and find out that his lights off.
That's
He ain't
real.
got no water. Yeah.
That
But
is
you gonna
real.
still deal with him talking about, oh, I believe in him. What believe in what? A come up?
Mm.
Come on now, let's be for real.
Yeah.
See, I used to go through stuff like that because, you know, I was the type of person growing up. I would wear the street style clothes and stuff like that, but I like to wear my khaki pants and my dress shirts, you know, or my polo shirts. I like to dress like that. And I
Yeah.
used to be, oh, I don't think he, but then they see me as I've gotten older and seen all that I've basically accomplished and everything. And it's like, oh, I don't know why I stepped on you because
Mm-hmm.
you was going after the high school basic running back. He was the star of the team and he
Mm-hmm.
been to jail 4 times. Never played another lick of football again. You done wasted all your time growing. We done been out of school 10, 15 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you trying to rehabilitate yourself. You trying to go to college. You had a scholarship. You lost it for this fool.
That's
But
crazy.
you could have dealt with me and I would have studied with you.
Mm-hmm. It's
But you didn't
follow
like
him.
because I was wearing loafers and I ain't have on Nikes and it was a Tuesday.
You right. They be paying
But
attention to the wrong things, man. Wrong
yeah,
things. I mean, these people got it twisted, honestly. I mean, women, I think women look for the future. They look to see if the man can provide and stuff, and these are the main things they look for. Uh does it make them shallow? Does it make us shallow as men? It can be, depending on where you take it. If
I
you
think women are more shallow than men though.
typically, I would agree with you because I think women are more materialistic than men.
Yeah.
My own opinion. When it comes to relationships and stuff like that, gift giving, okay. Why are men called shallow and bigots, but women shouldn't settle for less than perfect and go get her worth?
Oh,
Mm,
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that. So, for
okay.
example, we get called. I've been called that before. Let me tell you why. I was put up on a blind date, and for everybody who's watching this, I'm not trying to make a joke. Even though I am trying to be an upcoming comedian, so please support me for everybody who love me. But other than that, I'm not trying to make a joke about this. I got set up on a blind date, and the person that I was introduced to that I had just seen for the first time was not my type. Yeah, I didn't cut the date short or anything. We still enjoyed each other's company and all that. And she ended up being a very decent person. But she wasn't my type. So
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I'd have been more disrespectful by trying to lead her on, saying, "Yeah, we could possibly have another date or all this and all that." For me to just basically cut off, to just go on and tell her right then, like, "Hey, I had a great time, I enjoyed it, but you know, I'm looking for something else, you know."
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing everybody said, "Oh, was it because she was big?" I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but that I had something else that I was looking for at that time,
Yeah.
and I wasn't looking for that. So
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I would have been a bigot had I would have lied and told her we could have had another date, and I knew that I wouldn't want to go out on another date with her. But see,
Yeah.
females will sit here and a lie because, and I feel like a lot of them just be hungry, because you don't like us, but you sit there at the restaurant and eat the food that we buy you and everything, and tell us, "Oh, well, we could probably do this again." Yeah, and then next thing you know, we call and invite you on another date. We can't get through. You done blocked us or something. Come on, man. I don't know why they
Yeah.
call us bigots when females do it worse than we do. I feel like we get called bigots because we more kind of honest
Uh,
and straightforward.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes we may not know how to say it, but we're not gonna sit up there. A real man ain't gonna sit up there and lead no woman on. But they ain't
Uh-huh.
gonna hurt no woman either. That's why I
Yeah.
didn't cut going out on the date. Like we still did the date. I paid $150 something for the meal. She ate a big ass steak, you know.
Woo!
Yeah, she was big. She was hungry. I could have been a bigot and said, "I don't want to go on no date no more." Could have just got the water and the bread. I could have dipped. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
she has a heart. She's a human, and she was a beautiful person. Just wasn't
Yeah.
my type. But I'm not going.
Okay.
But I was raised right. You feel me? So yeah. But I know a
Yeah.
lot of females who would have said, "Excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." And we sitting up there spinning around in the chair, twirling our nails and stuff. And they say, "Are you ready to order yet?" "Just a minute. She'll be back in a minute." For somebody to say, "Oh, the person you was here with, she done took a cab and gone. Now we
Woo!
gotta eat alone." Oh
Disrespectful.
yeah, yeah. And then they'll get on
Disrespectful.
Instagram and talk about it. "Girl, let me tell you, I went out with this lame. He had on a corduroy jacket." Bitch, you can't even spell corduroy.
That's something I really don't like. People that tell
Eh,
their business too much. You
Yeah,
know
but
what I
they do
mean?
it. Yeah,
And that's part of the problem right there. They they think, I mean, it's your life, but they really got this main character attitude about stuff to where they got to post stuff and post every little thing and stuff like that with relationships and stuff. There's got to be some boundaries. You got to set some stuff in place. You got to respect the
yeah,
person you sitting across, even if you
yeah,
just meet them for the first time. What you did was respectable, and you did that. You finished the date out. You spent $150 something.
yeah. I mean, she a beautiful
Ooh,
person. She wasn't my
yeah.
type. I couldn't see myself constantly, what I'm saying, going out with her and saying like trying to go towards another level. Now we could have
Mhm.
been friends and everything, and I told her that, but
Yeah.
I knew that she was wanting to deal with me on another level, and I
Yeah.
know that I wasn't gonna be able to basically meet her even halfway. So instead of
Okay.
basically embarrassing her and making her feel like she was less than a, you know what I'm saying, person, I just
Mm-hmm.
was honest with her, but I knew how to say it in a respectful way. And like I
For
said, to
sure.
this day, we still cool and everything, no problem and all that. One of my best friends, but she respect me because I was like that. Because she's
Uh-huh.
been stood up before, and
Ah,
she's also stood people up before too. And
okay.
so my thing is like, is you standing people up because you got basically stood up. Because there's guys out here who are attracted to her because that's what they want.
Yeah.
I want a
Okay.
chicken wing, not a chicken thigh.
All
But
right,
that
now hold
was
that thought. All right, we got another question. How would you feel if you showed up to a date and they have their phone out recording and you recording you and the date? No, I can't. Mm-mm. Why?
talking
Why
about
are you
like,
recording?
what you mean,
Like
like a person that's just sitting there randomly, or the person we go on a date with,
the person we on a date with, and they,
and they recording us?
yeah,
I'm gonna
I've
say,
seen
what
that
the fuck
before.
is you doing?
I've seen that before, though. Honestly,
Yeah, I have too.
yeah, man. I mean,
Well,
honestly, you
let
got.
me tell you what it is. Social media nowadays, when you get on Facebook or Instagram, you scrolling through your reels, you seeing
Mhm.
all these imaginary dates. You seeing this guy that's walking up with the fucking microphone right here, asking the female, "Hey, what do you call it? The Rez factor or some shit like that." This
Yeah,
guy coming up just raising these females, and now these females are that's what they basically expected from guys to come up and say these corny ass lines. Because see, I'm from the area I'm from the area I invented what they call game, but I don't spit game. I tell the truth. If you beautiful, I'm gonna tell you beautiful. I'm gonna come at you like a man, and I'm gonna give
yeah,
you the choice to deal with me or not, because that'll be you losing, not me.
yeah.
And that was my whole thing growing up. You gotta approach a female and try to like
Ooh,
convince her or make her feel like you the best thing smoking. It ain't about what you got on, whatever. It's how you approach. It's your talk. It's your mannerisms. I came up from the era where we didn't
yeah.
have the access to post everything on social media, so a female couldn't get on there and say, "Oh, Ronnie tried to talk to me today," for a bunch of
People
comments.
in
"Oh,
for the
Ronnie
crowd.
tried to talk to me too." Yeah, well, it's crazy though.
I get what you're saying.
It's
Look,
crazy.
and it's. I think people feel like they celebrities now. Like everybody want a celebrity and podcast what they got going on and stuff. So
My thing is, if you
they,
record me on a date, you sick. What you get, DoorDash?
I'm trying to set up for Labor Day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got
What
some
the
people
question
coming through
is?
too.
Hey, you heard of the T out?
Somebody told me that yesterday, man.
Oh man,
The
let me tell
tea.
you about the goddamn T out, bro. So
All right.
apparently, apparently these females, they could put, goddamn my phone. Us females, they can put your name in the T out, and it's supposed to be able to like expose any type of like past relationships or just any T that's on you. Like, god damn it, like like you know what I'm saying. It's like an app for like, hey girl, I heard such was doing this, or such was doing that, or such he sleep with things like that. And these females put their dudes in there, and it be other females that are comment, like they put a picture, and the females are comment like any kind of dirt that they supposedly know in the person. I don't know
Yeah.
some people that get killed off this app.
For real?
Yeah,
What?
this girl put her dude up there, and
Yeah.
apparently a bunch of what I'm saying, females with the post talking about something. Oh, he basically his man, basically you got a lot of sugar in your Kool-Aid, you feel me?
Oh,
And and so she confronted him like, I'm this her nigga. So she like, oh, so you, and they were putting who he was supposed to be messing with, like all the nigga names and stuff. Like supposedly a partner he played Xbox something with, talking about they had something going on. Like, yeah, it got raw. And dude came back to that house, and he just lost it, I guess.
People
But it just let
scamming,
me,
man.
but it just let me know like it had to be true. But my thing is like, if you that insecure in the person that you talking to, that you got to go to a damn app to investigate their past, present, or future, why is you even
Yeah,
dealing with them?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you setting yourself up for failure. But then you want to have
Yeah,
this type of dude, that type of dude. Like, I can't understand the fine ass females that go for these sorry ass drug dealers. You in class, when you going to sociology class at 12:30, and this nigga riding your car through the hood, going to Zaxby's, spending your school check. He got your hire one card or whatever cards y'all get y'all money on. Or
yeah,
you at the nurse, or you got your stuff together. You done graduated. You got your stuff together, but you're dealing with this bum. And then a dude
yeah.
like me or Zach come up to you, not trying to throw Zach in anything, but you know, me and Zach the type of guys like we got respect, past respect for him because of how we were raised, and we
For
get
sure.
turned away. I don't feel like talking to me. Don't talk to me. I got a boyfriend. All that. Like, you ain't even all that good. You don't even look that good anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
got
But
it
it is what it is.
misunderstood.
Yeah. But then whenever we decide to like these girls come up and basically approach us, and we got our standards, we say, nah, nah, I don't think I'm interested. You ain't
Hmm.
shit. Oh, okay. Well, how come you turned the other dude down over there? He ugly. He was missing
Mm,
the tooth. Okay. Well, he might have been the one. He might got more money than I got. Cause I ain't spending nothing on you.
yeah, man. This is how I feel about it. To answer that question from earlier. Uh, dang, what was the question from earlier? No, we not bigots. I don't think we are bigots. When it for being honest and being real, everybody got a right to their own preferences and stuff like that. You just gotta. I'm gonna be like this. I got my own preference.
Yeah.
I plus size women aren't my thing. Like I stay active. I I I don't exercise. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
I
riding off
do.
good days. I'm
This a
riding off good
medium.
days and stuff. Man, work is my exercise, but I do aspire to them things. But I think I'm still in good shape where I'm at. And so, what's wrong with me for wanting a woman that's in shape and stuff like that? Got good genes too, huh?
Mm. When we want that, we a hater. We don't
Yeah,
appreciate a real woman. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I feel
yeah,
like that's wrong though. That's wrong. How they judge us like that, because I agree with you. I don't. I want a woman that's in shape. I want to get up
yeah,
in the morning. I want to run 2 or 3 miles, and I don't want to have to stop every 2 minutes.
yeah.
That's what I prefer. I'm not
Mhm.
hating, but I just don't want to deal with all that. I ain't got the patience to wait. When I run, I run.
I feel you. You talking about every 2 minutes? That, yeah, yeah, man. Like, like, how I'm trying to say this. Physical attraction is important. Like how you present yourself. That's and if somebody see a red flag in that, that can make or break their
Mm,
decision. Or you know what I mean? They might finish
yeah,
it out, but in their mind, they probably done decided already because of that physical attraction.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And that all depends on that person. If they're really nice and considerate, they're like, okay, my time is being wasted here. Another question. What
yeah.
things that you found yourself being shallow about, or things you've had to work on when looking at women? Ooh,
But hey, how honest can we be on this question? On these questions,
I think they looking for full honesty.
Look, I think for me, one of my traits of being shallow, first of all, it's gonna be your teeth, your mouth. I got to make sure you got all your teeth, or at least they together, or clean, or something, you know. And then I would have to say you're awake. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I see a nice, you know what I'm saying, basic woman. That's a little, you know what I'm saying, basic bigger than what I prefer. I'm not saying that they ugly or whatever this is, but that's not what's getting my attention firsthand.
Uh,
Now I done seen some slim ugly girls, but you know, I looked at the body and the face wasn't right.
mm-hmm.
So I think that I would say that I worked on my weight limit. Like I don't just look at the weight size or the body type anymore. I go for the face.
Yeah.
And if your face is a natural 6 or 7, I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
Now, what I had to work on is basically accepting everything that comes with that face. If I want that face, if I got to deal with all 420, I got to deal with it.
Yeah.
But that's me just maturing and growing up and realizing that it's not about the weight of a person, it's about the size of their hearts.
And those are good friends to have. But
Yeah.
I notice I said friends now. Yeah. Look,
Friends.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit though, because it ain't always about the physical, and this is where my shallowness comes in. I if you can't entertain my mind, I'm not gonna deal with you. I need an interesting person. I need somebody. I need a little mystery behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You better be careful with the mystery chicks though.
I know that's the thing, that might be, you could be dealing with a lot of red flags behind that mystery. But
Hmm.
I like to gamble. I'm like, hey, let's figure out where we're
See,
going.
you know, and I think that ain't nothing wrong with that, because I feel like every person needs some type of like spontaneous, some kind of spontaneous activity in their life once in a while, just to say that they live. They have to be nothing crazy, you know. But I feel like everybody is deserving of that. But I think it's a limit to how much though, because it's a limit to being spontaneous, it's a limit to being crazy. Now, I've been a
Uh-huh.
lot. Now, I've met a lot of, you know what I'm saying, females that's been basically physically everything that I wanted, checked off all the lists. But once I really got to dealing with them, it's like you said, how can you entertain basically my mind? I'm good everywhere else, but can we have a conversation? Does it make sense of what you're saying? Like, do you even know what you're talking about, or
Yeah.
is you just talking? So
Yeah. I know too much to be talking about the same old stuff every day. Like, you got to be knowledgeable in something to talk to me. We got another
yeah,
question. Do you believe in helping someone grow, or do you expect your partner to be grown or got themselves together before coming into a relationship with you? Now, that's a good question. I've wrestled with that personally.
I
Uh,
don't.
you say you don't.
Hell no. I already know what I want. I'm too grown to be sitting around here playing these games, and I'm not no fucking psychiatrist or no therapist. If you broke before you come around me, then don't expect for me to try to fix you, because I'm the type of guy that's been prepared to be able to help any woman I deal with. But I also need to be able to have that same thing back. If I'm too busy helping you, how the fuck you gonna help me?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Now I feel better about my response now then, because I that was my mindset. I said I do not want to babysit and try to help somebody grow. That takes a lot of work, but you also got to have humility with it and understand that people ain't perfect. Some diamonds need a little polish before they shine. Though. Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
speak on
see, okay, I'll let you have that one because they don't want to hear my answer.
it. No, we're gonna hear yours for sure. This is me though. Like in your 20s and stuff, you dealing with a lot of people that are
Yeah,
trying to get themselves together. You know, they say what the 20s are for. That's when you basically make all your mistakes, your
yeah,
free years or whatever. So you're gonna deal with a lot of people that are radically changing, and
yeah.
somebody at 2022 is gonna be very different from 23. But what he said,
Said Ronnie said I ain't no jeweler. Nah, I don't know jewelry, but I know what jewels to buy.
uh
I don't buy used jewelry. I buy everything new. Bam,
huh,
bam. Guess what? I ain't gotta polish nothing that's already shining. And if you can't
uh,
see, it's because you ain't looking for it. But back to what you were saying, though, Zach.
oh, they funny. Yeah, man. Dang, I done lost my train of thought. But I'm all right. So what was I saying? Shoot.
So they was talking. So they asked the question like about basically like, can we deal? Do we need a person that's already grown, or can we help a person
Yeah,
grow?
yeah, yeah. All right.
And then some diamonds need polishing.
Yeah, I got
But
you. All right,
yeah, but
cool, cool.
yeah,
Yeah, like I found myself having to fix people or help people grow way too much. And then I got the thing and I was like, I'm dealing with some immature people here. For the most part. For the most part. And then I met my girl and I was like, this girl's a diamond. And so I said, I just got to work my patience with this.
right,
That's it. 'Cause we were coming from two different ways. And I was like,
yeah,
all right, I think I can work with her though. That's how I felt about it. Cause she was showing me good things here and there. And I was like, okay, okay. And the fact that she was growing with it. If you ain't showing me progress, then that's another issue. That's a big issue for me. Like,
yeah,
so I had to decide for myself, did I want somebody that was already grown or do I have the patience to grow with somebody? Once I made that decision, it was easy for me to say yay or nay for my girl. That was it.
yeah. I feel you on that. I think for me though, because of what I went through, being married and being divorced, it's like once I try to start talking to other people after I got basically my divorce, I think for me that's when my basic standards became too high to reach or too high to achieve. Because being married, I felt like when I dealt with this person, it's the same that they say the person that you marry isn't the person that you end up divorcing, and that's true because a divorce takes you. It really shows basically the true colors when things get real negative and nasty, and I feel like with me going through that and with her going through that, whoever she chooses or choose to deal with or is basically dealing with, I'm pretty sure that they had a hard time getting to that point because as for me, I got a real short tolerance. I don't like nobody to come around and they always telling me they home girl got this issue. I don't give a damn about your home girl. Like you more worried about your home girl. But hey, I thought we was supposed to be cooking spaghetti tonight, or we supposed to be doing this new recipe tonight. We standing up
Mm.
here wasting time. We could be in the kitchen. So I'm that type of person. They say, "Oh, well, you just rude and mean." I'm not rude and mean. It's like I have purpose because one of the reasons why I feel like I went through what I went through is because I dealt with a person who didn't understand what I should have gotten them to understand. It's me and you. You start bringing other things inside of this situation we got going on that causes distractions. And if you easily distracted off of the prize, then you ain't gonna know how to win it. You know. So I just looked at it like how I am now. A lot of people say I'm a bigot. I'm very difficult, but I have my reasons for who I choose.
Yeah.
And as far as like trying to deal with a person that need to be built, I done been broke down to the point where I didn't think I could even be rebuilt. I've been hurt like that. Do you think for a damn second that I'm gonna sit around here and waste my time trying to re-put something together that I don't even know how the fuck it's supposed to even be put together. And then it's like when you try to help those certain basic females who are those diamonds in the rough, they make it difficult because they think everything is an attack. And it's like you got me being real soft and I post. I don't buy flowers. I don't scramble eggs at 7:30. My mama and my
Yeah.
grandma cook for me. Like you got me doing stuff that I've never seen a man but I got men in basically my own family that did that, but they was
Yeah.
doing that because they was married to that woman. I didn't see nobody that was trying to court or date and they doing all this basic sensitive stuff. But nowadays, that's what these females is looking for. A sensitive guy, but they don't want to have all these certain, they want to have these rules attached to it.
Mhm.
But if you broken, sweetheart, fix yourself because I ain't gonna deal with you. I ain't
Yeah.
got time. You got one time to wake up having a bad nightmare and you want to sleep with a knife. You gonna be gone that next morning. And I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna make you eat. I'm gonna let you eat all your pancakes and stuff before you go. And I'm gonna let you take your cereal that you bought.
Yeah. Ronnie, I feel like I agree with you because I think you understood, which is what a lot of people do now with people who have that stance on the subject. Like you really know what you want. And I think the older you get, the less patience you may have, the more you really adamant about the person you with. And with that
Right.
comes what have you learned up till now? Like by your 30s, I want you to have something figured out. I want you to
Thank you.
have some work done. I think that's what the questions start aiming towards now. What's your career? What's your aspirations? What's your assets?
Yeah.
What do you have basically? Because you should have
Yeah.
some of that stuff figured out. I mean, hopefully. That ain't true for everybody, but those questions become more and more relevant and true as you get older. So, but you seeing this with younger people now, like the balloon popping dating game.
That's just for social media views. Them motherfuckers
Yeah,
don't be damn. Them the damn funky ass relationships that you think be being made on that shit ain't real. I'm gonna tell you why.
yeah.
Because if you choose a person over a damn balloon, a balloon costs $1. So you mean to tell me that you ain't but worth $1? Bye.
Yeah,
Next.
yeah.
Let
Uh-huh.
me go to the library or hell, let me go to church. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to an environment where it's kind of difficult to get that one-on-one time with a female. That's how I do it. I take the difficult missions because I'm a man. I grew up being a man. Like you had to know how to talk and do what you do. You put a balloon in my face. Is it a yes or no? I'll pop you. Fuck the balloon. But that's what social media has kind of like gotten into basically the dating scene now. It's like they're taking away the ability for us to learn the person and earn that person's trust and respect. That's why you date. I'm from that era. Like I'm gonna take you out to eat, sweetheart, but on the first date, I'm probably gonna have you meet me at that restaurant so you can be comfortable. That second or third date is probably when I'm gonna pick you up. But I'm gonna also, and back when I was doing it, I used to have to ask the parents' permission. And I'd be like, I'm gonna have your daughter back home at 11 o'clock. Nowadays, when I tell a person, Mama, I'm gonna have your daughter back home, I don't give a fuck. She grown. Yeah, but you ought to want to know where your child gonna be at because you don't know who I am. I could be a killer. I could be a mass murderer. My talk game is good, but I could be a mass. I could be done slit up throat before we pulled out the driveway, and you just sitting there on the back of this smiling because you got 3 hours to go and watch your little old little episodes and stuff and drink your little whiskey you done hear from everybody.
That's dark.
You can't be doing that. But my thing is, it's like, yeah, like you got to earn that. And nowadays, I feel like with social media, that's why, how you were saying earlier, in your 20s, that's when you experiment and figuring out what you all about and what you think you want.
Yeah. that's when you figuring out adulthood and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
18, 19 years out of high school and then your 20s, you really trying to put it all together. Like, what am I gonna do with this freedom as an adult? Uh, and people figuring themselves out. You like, okay, all right, now I need to hunker down and see what I got going on. Who am I?
Exactly.
Identity issues. I think people associate their identities with what they consume themselves with, which is, I think, part of that can be true. But when all you see is stuff like the balloon game and all that, I think people got mistaken identity. They think they
Yeah.
some celebrity. They think they these. They think they're the people on the shows and stuff like that. They think they're Kardashian. They think they're
And
athletes.
well, you said something then, cause some of these females that be out here, they really ain't all that now. Now they might have a nice little body and everything like that, but this goes for the females who think they bad and for the females who is bad. Stop being so damn rude to guys who come up and actually introduce themselves to you as a man, as a human being. Ain't no hey shawty, what's up? Y'all
Yeah,
get mad when
yeah.
somebody say, "Hey, sweetheart, hey, beautiful, how you doing today?" I got a man, but a dumb nigga could come up and say, "What's up, shawty? What it be like?" What you talking about? I'm trying to hit that. I'm trying to see what that looking like. Y'all putting y'all little
Yeah.
stinking fingers in y'all mouth and biting y'all little old rusty nails and shit like that. Turn y'all on, and a real one come up like me, and y'all want to sit around here and act like, "Oh, just get away from me." That's why you be having them black eyes on Sundays.
Oh,
I ain't gonna
but
beat you. I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you. I ain't gonna beat you. We can have an argument and act like we ain't never argued. But y'all want these rough, hardcore. Oh, that's gangster. Oh, you want that? Y'all stay broke. Your Honda Accord stay getting shot at all the time. You using
oh,
all your damn tax money for bail money. Like y'all like that's stressful. And y'all how y'all getting y'all nails and stuff still done? I know y'all cheating. He ain't got no money for you because he in jail.
I done heard it
Stop
plenty
being
of times.
rude, ladies.
I done heard it plenty of times, especially at work.
Yeah.
Especially at work.
And out there, a
Yeah.
lot of them don't even need to be trying to act like they difficult to get because I heard they track record longer than I-95. And you know, I-95 run you from Florida
Oh,
to
Ronnie, you'd be surprised at the things I heard at work, man.
Look, man, I done heard it all. And I'm hearing some new shit too. To this day, I didn't even know it was possible. Do you know that you got guys succumbing to letting they female go and deal with another guy just so they can all just be happy?
No,
Like I'm
I
not
heard
doing
that.
that.
No,
I'm
that's
not doing
just
that. If you want them, go get them. But you don't think you come back here with them?
yeah. They call it
Not,
selfless. I call it you get your girl took, man.
yeah. It's
You
okay. If you out there playing like that, that's different. But if you trying to be straight up a wholesome individual, be the real man, and she look at you and say the only reason I can deal with you is if you let me deal with such on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you letting another dude put beef all in between your woman taco with no salsa, and you
I
good with
can do
that.
it.
You're
I
dumb
can
if you're a man and you do that. You're dumb. You need to let her go because one of y'all gonna get hurt seriously. You gonna snap as a man, even if you're a weak man. You gonna snap because you gonna
yeah,
want it one day, and she gonna say, "No, this is Rogers." Now you done got mad. You done got into the garage and shit, and you thinking all kind of devilish things. And these
yeah,
females know how to push these buttons sometimes, cause when they go on social media and they look at all these reels and stuff, that's what they see. And like you said earlier,
yeah,
bro, your 20s is for experimenting. If you're in your 20s, you experiment with a 20-year-old female and she show you some shit that you shouldn't even see till you 30, yeah, deal with it if you want to. By the time you get 30, she gonna be hitting that 45-year-old with shit on you then. Now you stuck because you done signed your social security over to her.
You right.
Come on,
Man,
people, what we doing?
he got it twisted. He got it twisted. Well, all right. So how do we fix this shallowness? The how do we not become shallow?
I think we grow up and we start to really learn people for them. We start off with with basic conversation and introductions and try to be as wholesome as we can and look past those things that we say that we really ain't interested in. That's it. That's the only way you can do it. Cause
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Um, and you probably can agree with me. You ever seen a nice? I'm talking about beautiful woman. I'm talking about just that's it. Holly Berry type. It's a Holly Berry type, and she got
Yeah.
some damn Norbert looking person, and we sitting up here like trying to brag on Buddy, like man, how he get her. Those
Yeah.
type of females that I respect because that lets me know that she looked past his physical features. She looked
Uh-huh.
somewhere deeper. Now, if it's his pockets, that's on him. But if it's not the pockets, it had to be the heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen couples like that. So that's why I say
Yeah.
it could be done. We just got to look past those imperfections that we feel that we're not interested in. Just because this person might be a little heavy, or their teeth might have a little bit of a gap, or they might be bald headed, they have to wear wigs all the time.
Yeah.
Just make sure it's not a blonde one. They can go to church on Sundays. If they want to
Exactly.
take that Ozempic, give them the shot. I didn't mean that
Buddy,
literally, ladies.
you
Y'all gotta
crazy.
forgive me. I'm on a family reunion. We've been drinking all last night. But the only way that we gonna get past all of this is we just got to accept people for who they are as we see them, and let
Yeah.
their actions and their talk be what we judge them off of.
I'm with you on that. But thinking for myself, I say with as much time that you spend thinking about what you want out of the next person, spend as much time checking yourself and seeing what you
Right.
have to offer in a relationship.
Yeah.
I've seen too many people talk about what they want, and oftentimes I think they only want what everybody else wants, the majority wants. When a woman
Right.
talks about they want a guy over 6 foot, uh, 6 feet tall, making what 6 figures and up, I feel like they're just going off the next person. That
Yeah.
lets me know you don't really know what you want. You just want what sounds good. And so that's the perfect opportunity to ask yourself, hey, why do I want this? What what do I have that really matches that? What and sometimes you gotta rate yourself, put yourself on the scale. It's weight
Yeah.
scale and the attraction scale. Cause
Yeah. Give
it's
yourself a chance to be judged as well. Like we looking at this female because she might be extra 20, 30 pounds heavier than we used to, but she might be the best fucking cook in the world. She may know how to make you smile and laugh when your world is crumbling. She may know exactly what to do or say when you sick or you can't, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you end up falling in love or having a connection with her, and then you bypassing everything else. So I feel like that's what needs to happen. I mean, I've seen people do it.
yeah,
I've seen people do it, and I feel like if the only way we're gonna get to that is we gotta stop going off of what we see everybody else so called doing, and stop believing this social media bull crap because all that's just skits to make money for content. If you've seen half of them people in real life, they ain't got the ugliest person on the block or the biggest person or the person with the gap tooth, whatever. They got something that's trying to match what they feel like their status and representation is at the point. That's all it is.
yeah. And this,
Man,
this what I've learned.
Yeah.
This is what I've learned when dealing with a real person. They're gonna challenge your thinking in many ways to the point it's gonna push you to grow. Like you may think you right in all the ways that you think, but when you meet a real one, they're gonna have you questioning so many things, even some of your foundations, some of your toxic traits and stuff like that, misconceptions that you have about relationships. They're gonna have you thinking a lot of that stuff, and that's for me. That's how I gauge if I'm dealing with a real person. Like me and my girl, she's changed a lot about me. I was talking about being patient with her, but she's the main reason I that I that I'm the person I am today. Pretty much, I can go into
Yeah.
detail about it. We're kind of running out of time, but I'm a better person because of her. And
Right.
I tell her and anybody else, whoever you get with, watch and see how they got you moving. If they toxic, if they ain't no good for you, they probably gonna have you sneaking around. They probably gonna have you talking all kind of ways to people. Just see how they got you moving, how they affecting you. Plain and simple, in my opinion.
Yeah, you right. I
So
believe in that too, bro. That's some good talk.
yeah, man. But we almost at the time. Ronnie, you got anything else to say on the topic?
Yeah, I just want to say, like, at the end of the day, guys, stop being so shallow. Let's give them all a chance. As long as
Yeah.
they got teeth in their mouth, let's give them a chance.
And if toothless woman is your thing, go for it. Have
Yeah,
fun.
if you like it, then I love it. But let's give them a chance because you never know. You may be finding your angel in disguise. And like I said, some people that you deal with, they change as they feel that they're happy. I've seen a female go from 320 to 160 because she was happy, and she
Yeah.
ended up being that bad bitch that he wanted. Through love and support.
Uh
So
huh.
let's just be realistic and be like, give people a chance.
Okay. Okay. I got one last thing. I'm gonna finish off with
Yeah,
this. I was talking about what I like. I like mystery. This is what
yeah.
I've learned when being with my woman. Love is the best mystery because it will
Mm,
show you things you ain't never thought. That's it.
bars. I like that right there, my boy. I
And
like that.
I'm gonna run with it with my good looks. All right. That's
Yeah.
it. I feel good. I feel good with it. So Ronnie, good discussion. You really carried this one because that I learned
Yeah,
a lot.
man. I mean, my thing is as you grow and get older, 'cause I'm a little older than you, so I done been through it.
Yeah,
So I know that's why I said like I don't have the patience to try to work on being shallow. Shallow is what I feel like is getting me through life. But can I be honest and say that I cannot be shallow? Yeah, of course, I can accept anything. But when you stuck in your ways, you stuck in your ways. But if your ways are hurting you, you got to learn basically new ways. So everything that you just basically said, I agree with. Because if you
yeah,
care about a person, you'll be able to overlook any flaws or imperfections.
exactly. That's why I agree with you on a lot of stuff. I think shallowness has its purpose, just like anything else. Just don't let that be your only layer.
Yeah,
That's
just use it
that.
as a cautionary factor in your decision making.
So that's the introduction.
Yeah.
Just don't let the story end there.
That's it. Don't close
That's
the
it.
book until it's finished.
Exactly. Exactly.
We throwing out these old people saying stuff.
They funny. But anyway, Ronnie, it's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
brother.
everybody watching this one. I think this is a real important discussion that had to be had.
Ooh, I got an announcement to make. Hold on.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Happy Labor Day to all the bit backs. Because this is y'all holiday. Y'all ain't got to go to work. So y'all can eat all the hell you want to eat tonight. And you can sleep it
Yeah.
all off tomorrow. So I love y'all. And if y'all got some ribs and chicken around, hit me up on the gram, on my Facebook, and I come by and I grab a plate. And I tell you I love you. And I shout you out our next video. Happy Labor Day, people, and y'all be safe now.
All right, take care, everybody.
All right, people. See y'all. All right, Zach.